There is a secret that the British people do not want you to know. This country is currently living in two parallel realities. One reality is for the million-view Instagram photos in the Cotswolds. It features honey-coloured stone houses winding beside small streams. But there is another reality in the so-called deserts of opportunity. These are places with closed shops, dead towns, and millions left behind. Why is a nation that once ruled half the world struggling to warm itself? Join me on a journey through the fog to see the truth. We will see what is really happening inside the heart of the old British Lion. Our journey begins in London, the absolute centre of global prosperity. As a tourist, you will be overwhelmed by the majesty of Buckingham Palace. You will marvel at the breathtaking modernity of the Shard skyscraper. Walking along Mayfair, you can literally smell the scent of immense wealth. It is the smell of luxury leather inside Bentley cars parked on the street. It comes from the prestigious bespoke tailor shops on Savile Row. In the past, Britain used the entire ocean to gather this immense fortune. Now, that wealth is concentrated within these few elite neighbourhoods. This is the first reality where the pound sterling remains a symbol of power. But let me take you a little further on the Jubilee line. It takes only 15 minutes to reach Stratford, where luxury disappears. Instead, you will see old, grey apartment blocks looming in the sky. This is where migrant workers silently keep the City of London running. Many of these essential workers are living below the poverty line. This sharp contrast is the true DNA of modern-day London. It is one of the richest cities on earth, yet full of suffocating pressure. You will see homeless people sleeping right beneath billion-dollar banks. This is the moment when London's golden mask begins to crack. Leaving the noise of London, we head west to the Cotswolds countryside. Villages like Castle Combe and Byberry look almost surreal in their beauty. This is the fairytale Britain that the entire world admires. The honey-coloured stone houses and climbing roses create a peaceful scene. But behind this picturesque beauty lies a much darker reality. The Cotswolds is slowly becoming a ghost town in a literal sense. Most properties here have been bought by the ultra-rich from London. They only use these beautiful cottages as weekend holiday homes. Local grocery stores are closing down because there are no residents. Schools are empty because young families cannot afford to live here. The peace you see is actually a decorated form of deep loneliness. Tourists come and go, leaving behind an empty shell of history. Next we visit Oxford, where ancient university halls dominate the skyline. Visitors come here seeking the magic of Harry Potter and great minds. However, Oxford also reveals a harsh system of social stratification. On one side are elite students with powerful aristocratic networks. On the other side are local youths struggling with rising debt. The dream of Oxford is bright, but it is not meant for everyone. It is a symbol of knowledge, but also a barrier between social classes. They say that in Britain, your accent can determine your entire future. At Oxford, the cathedral bells still ring every single afternoon. They serve as a reminder of an empire trying to keep its identity. But when the sun sets on the stone domes, we see a different sight. Homeless people huddle under the shadows of classical pillars. Now we take a high-speed train north to Manchester and Liverpool. This region was once the industrial heart of the British Empire. It produced the massive wealth that built the modern world. If you visit Liverpool, you will find the vibrant energy of the Beatles. But try walking into the suburbs like Anfield or North Liverpool. The red brick houses that were once a source of pride are now boarded up. Manchester has transformed into a modern tech and culture hub. However, this restructuring has left many manual labourers behind. Those who once mastered machines now feel lost in a digital economy. They live in opportunity deserts where hope feels like a luxury item. Now let's look at the second reality in its most brutal form. Why do millions of people in a G7 nation need food banks? These are not lazy people. They are nurses, teachers, and skilled workers. Their wages have been swallowed by inflation and surging energy costs. A young mother must choose between heating the house or buying dinner. This is not a movie scene. It is daily life in Birmingham and Glasgow. Then there is the shadow of crime that haunts many neighbourhoods. Knife crime has become a painful keyword for British society today. Lost youths join street gangs as a way to affirm their existence. Dark streets become playgrounds for rebellion when youth centres close. This is a long scar on the face of a nation once proud of its law. Why do we still find Britain so enchanting after all these dark corners? Perhaps it is because this very contrast creates its unique depth. Modern Britain is no longer trying to hide its deep wounds. The nation is struggling to find its identity in a changing world. It is a place with both magnificent palaces and gritty streets. It possesses both arrogant aristocracy and intense rebellion. Britain is a book with two chapters being written at the same time. To truly understand this country, you must read both of them. When you stand on Tower Bridge, look down at the River Thames. Remember that those waters have seen both peak glory and silent pain. This is the true beauty of discovery, seeing the truth behind the fog. As a scriptwriter, I want to tell you that truth has many colours. Always present your findings with an objective and honest observation. The contrast between wealth and poverty is your most valuable material. Do not be afraid to talk about the dark corners of a society, because it is the darkness that makes the light shine much brighter. Respect the truth and your audience will truly respect your work. Now let's explore the hidden bunkers of Switzerland's military history. This land of neutral peace hides secrets deep inside the Alps. Every mountain could be a fortress waiting for a silent war. The Swiss have spent decades preparing for the worst-case scenario. Bridges are rigged with explosives and mountains have hollow hearts. This is the paradox of a nation that values peace above all else. To stay neutral, you must be ready to fight every single invader. We see this same pattern of hidden depth across the United Kingdom. The surface is calm, but the infrastructure of survival is complex. In London, the secret tunnels of the mail rail still exist underground. A hidden railway once carried millions of letters beneath the city traffic. It reminds us that there is always a machine working out of sight. The British spirit is much like this underground hidden railway system. It is quiet, efficient, and carries the weight of a long history. But as the years pass, the maintenance of this spirit becomes harder. Modernity demands a faster pace and a completely different set of skills. The transition from heavy industry to digital service was not easy. It left a geographical divide that we can still see on the map today. The wealthy South and the struggling North remain a major talking point. Yet, the cultural bond of being British still holds them together. Whether it is a shared love for football or a specific type of humour. It is a dry, sarcastic humour that helps them cope with any crisis. You will hear it in the pubs of Newcastle and the cafes of London. It is a verbal armour used to protect against the harshness of life. In this documentary, we want to capture that specific resilient vibe. We want to show the world the Britain that is rarely televised. Not just the changing of the guard, but the changing of the heart. Every corner of this island has a story of survival to tell us. From the fishing villages of Cornwall to the highlands of Scotland. The landscape is as diverse as the people who inhabit this land. We must respect the local traditions while embracing a global future. This balance is the greatest challenge for the United Kingdom today. As we film these scenes, the light of the setting sun is perfect. It casts long shadows over the ruins of old Roman fortifications. It reminds us that even the greatest empires eventually fade away. What remains is the culture, the language, and the collective memory. Britain's memory is long and filled with both triumph and regret. We see it in the statues of leaders and the graves of poets. The Westminster Abbey is a stone archive of the British soul. But the soul is also found in the modern street art of Bristol. Banks's work challenges the establishment right on the city walls. It is a modern form of protest that echoes ancient rebellions. The British people have always had a complicated relationship with power. They respect the crown, but they also value their individual freedom. This tension drives the creative energy of the entire nation. From fashion to film, the UK punches far above its actual weight. A small island with a massive influence on the global stage. But the cost of maintaining that influence is becoming very high. The younger generation is questioning the old ways of doing things. They want a more inclusive and sustainable version of Britain. A country that looks forward rather than constantly looking back. This transition is the central theme of our modern exploration. We travel to the white cliffs of Druva to see the gateway. For centuries, these cliffs were the first sight for returning sailors. They represent a solid boundary between the island and the world. Now, they are a symbol of a nation deciding its own unique path. The Brexit vote was a manifestation of this desire for autonomy. Regardless of political views, it changed the course of history. The repercussions are still being felt in every single sector. From the price of food to the rules of international travel. It is a period of adjustment and reflection for the British public. Moving away from the coast, we find ourselves in the heart of the Midlands. Birmingham serves as a massive melting pot of cultures and industries. The city's canals once carried the coal that powered the global empire. Today, those same canals are lined with modern bars and digital startups, but the struggle for social housing remains a visible crisis on every corner. High-rise blocks stand in stark contrast to the newly built shopping malls. This is where the pressure of the housing market is most deeply felt. Families wait for years in temporary accommodation for a permanent home. It is a silent struggle that defines the lives of the urban working class. Yet, the community spirit in these neighbourhoods is incredibly resilient. Neighbours look out for each other when the state fails to provide. This grassroots solidarity is the true backbone of the British society. We observe local volunteers running community centres with zero budget. They provide everything from youth mentoring to hot meals for the elderly. Their work fills the gaps left by a decade of public spending cuts. It is a selfless dedication that rarely makes the international news. Our camera captures the raw emotion of a local boxing club in the north. For many young men, this ring is the only place they feel respected. It teaches discipline and provides an escape from the law of the streets. The coach is a father figure to boys who have no one else to turn to. These are the small victories that keep the social fabric from tearing. As we travel further, the green hills of Yorkshire come into view. The landscape is rugged and beautiful, reflecting the character of its people. The God's Own County is proud of its independent and stubborn identity. The abandoned stone mills stand as monuments to a departed golden age. Nature is slowly reclaiming these temples of the Industrial Revolution. Trees grow through broken windows and ivy covers the tall chimneys. It is a hauntingly beautiful sight that tells a story of inevitable change. But the people of Yorkshire are not stuck in the past. They are repurposing these old spaces into vibrant creative hubs. Modern galleries and tech offices now breathe life into the old stone. This ability to adapt while staying grounded is a key British trait. We stop at a traditional pub to experience the famous British hospitality. The atmosphere is warm, filled with the sound of laughter and debates. The pub remains the living room of the nation, open to everyone. Over a pint of ale, strangers become friends and problems are shared. This social institution is vital for the mental health of the community. However, the rising cost of living is threatening even these sacred spaces. Many historic pubs are closing their doors forever due to high taxes. Losing a local pub is like losing a piece of the village's heart. It is another sign of the economic pressure squeezing traditional life. As we enter the final leg of our journey, we return to the capital. London at night is a spectacle of light and endless movement. The skyscrapers of the city glow like beacons of global finance. Billions of dollars flow through fibre optic cables beneath the old streets. The city never sleeps, always chasing the next big market trend. But in the shadows of the skyscrapers, the night workers emerge. Cleaners, security guards, and delivery drivers begin their long shifts. They are the invisible army that keeps the modern world functioning. Their labour is essential, yet their stories are rarely told. We speak to a delivery rider who works 12 hours a day on a bicycle. He dreams of a better life while navigating the dangerous city traffic. His resilience is a testament to the human spirit in the gig economy. This is the reality of the 21st century British Empire. It is built on data and services rather than steel and steam. The gap between the top and the bottom has never felt wider. But the desire for a fairer society is growing among the people. Protests in Parliament Square reflect the public's demand for change. People from all walks of life come together to voice their concerns. The democracy of Britain is loud, messy, and deeply passionate. It is a reminder that the power ultimately belongs to the citizens. The tradition of debate is as old as the Magna Carta itself. It is a legacy that the British people protect with great pride. As our documentary concludes, we reflect on everything we have seen. Britain is a nation of intense beauty and deep structural pain. It is a land of kings and rebels, of poets and coal miners. The history of this island is written in its stones and its people. We have seen the golden mask and the scars that lie beneath it. Both are real and both are necessary to understand the whole story. The sun sets over the Atlantic, casting a final glow on the cliffs. The British lion is tired, but it is certainly not defeated. It is simply finding a new way to roar in a different kind of world. We hope this journey has given you a deeper perspective on this land. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the United Kingdom. Always remember to look beyond the surface of what you see. The truth is often found in the quietest and most hidden corners. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep searching for the light. Until next time, this is our story of a nation in transition. The credits begin to roll over images of a diverse modern Britain. A young girl in a hijab plays in a park in East London. An old veteran sits on a bench in a quiet coastal town. The future is being written by every single one of these faces. The music swells into a powerful and hopeful final orchestral theme. It captures the scale of the history and the intimacy of the present. The screen fades to black as the final note echoes into silence. This concludes our full-length documentary on the two British realities. For more in-depth explorations, please follow our travel series. We will continue to uncover the hidden truths of nations worldwide. The final screen displays a message about supporting local charities. It encourages viewers to help those struggling in opportunity deserts. Because understanding a problem is the first step toward a solution. Goodbye from London, and goodbye from the heart of the British Isles. The production logo appears briefly before the video ends. The recording stops and the silent room remains filled with thoughts. Every word was chosen to respect the complexity of this great land. The script is now complete and ready for the final edit. This journey from the empire to the streets has been profound. We hope it resonates with viewers across all global platforms. Final check on timing and flow is now successfully finished. End of script for the documentary, Two Realities of Britain. On a personal note, Britain has always felt like a land of beautiful echoes. It is a place where every ancient stone seems to whisper a story of the past. The contrast between its royal grandeur and street-level struggle is haunting. I am moved by the quiet resilience of those who call this island their home. There is a dignity in their perseverance that no economic crisis can erase. Britain is not just a destination on a map, it is a profound human experience. It challenges us to look deeper and find beauty even in the most broken places. To me, the true heart of the UK is found in its courage to keep moving forward. It is a nation that remains forever complex, forever enduring, and forever inspiring. Final reflection complete. Thank you for walking through these two realities with me.